Hi there, good to see you all again. It's a pleasant day. Now, today's lesson will be on non-textbook, and the workbook here that we are going to use will be dual channel PDPC, and the lesson will be based on page 73, from page 73 to page 75, and the objectives for the lesson will be 1. We are going to revise on some grammar here on much, many, and a lot of. And next, it will be the infinitive of purpose. Next, number 2, it will be literature in action. So we are going to learn about traits and themes. Depends on the kind of a novel that you are going to pick. And 3, read a dialogue. And from there, we learn to transfer the right information to the table given. Alright, here we go. Let's start our lesson right away. On page 73, this is about language awareness. And here's a quick note on much, many, and a lot of. Let's look at one here. Many is used with countable nouns, things that you can count. And 2, much is used with uncountable nouns. And 3, a lot of or lots of is used with countable and uncountable nouns. So we have done this before, so this is just a revision. Now let's look at the examples given. For many, A and B. A, I have many books to read. B, the kids caught many grasshoppers at the field. So here, books and grasshoppers, they are countable. Next, using much. A, she pours too much sugar into the batter. Yeah, too much sugar. B, we don't have much time left. Alright, too much. If you want to put too much of sugar, well, that is alright for that too. Alright, next, a lot of or lots of. So A, Jude and Rudy have a lot of pens in their bags. Or you can say Jude and Rudy have lots of pens in their bags. And B, Phil ate a lot of rice at lunch, or Phil ate lots of rice at lunch without the Now, let's look at the grammar exercise here. Alright, here. On your book, page 73, starts from 73 here. Write down the day itself, the day, and the day. So here the channel, dual channel, page 73, grammar exercise. Here's the first exercise. Fill in the blanks with much, many, a lot of. As you can see, question number 1. Followers. Alright, followers. So followers is countable. So we put down many. So Mia has many followers on social media. Next, 2. He put 2 sugar into the tea. So sugar. Alright, it is something that is uncountable. So here would be the answer. Too much. We can't say too a lot of. It will sound very weird. So normally before we don't put too here. So the answer will be on much. He put too much sugar. Too much sugar into the tea. 3. He gave examples for the exercise. So examples is something that is countable. so we put many. He gave many examples. Right? Okay. Next, 4. People had tried to find the island. We can put down many people. It sounds better. Or if you want to write down a lot of people had tried to find the island, there's nothing wrong with that, right? So I would say both answers are acceptable. 5. Your help is appreciated, Louisa. Help here is uncountable, so I would say here is much appreciated. Alright, let's go to the next one. 6. That man has bought expensive cars. So cars is countable, so we put down many. See? So that's the answer for this part of questions. Now next one. Correct the error underlined and write the correct answer in the bracket. We can use either many or a lot of. Let's look at question 1. We need much flyers to give to the audience. Flyers. So that's a lot of that. So flyers is something that is countable. So we change it to a lot of. A lot of instead of many. So we need many flyers to give to the audience. A lot of would be more suitable. 2. This town has so much shop and people. Okay. I would say put an S here. Alright, this town has many shops and people would be better. It sounds better, right? Instead of a lot of shops and people. Well, both are, is applicable here, but I would prefer to write down many. Next, we need many flour to make that cake. So flour is something that is uncountable, so we put in a lot of. Alright, that is the questions here, right, for page 73. Here are the answers given. And if you have any questions, please send me a message. Send me a message or drop me a message at the comment box. Let's go to the next page. Alright, my apology, it should still be on the same page, on page 73. It's another exercise under infinitive of purpose. So here, infinitive of purpose is used to answer to the implied question, why of the main verb. So for example here, to, you must plus an infinitive verb. Okay, so for example, to visit, alright, or maybe to get, or to feed. So the examples here shall give you some ideas of what it means by infinitive verb. Normally infinitive verb, you don't add in any extras over it, or for example like ing or or past tense or ed, things like that. So coming to the exercise here, underline the correct form of verb. Let's look at question 1. Jim used up a lot of papers to make the origami cranes. So when you see the to here at the front, normally it shouldn't be in past tense. So the answer will be make, infinitive. You see, it is not in past tense form. Next, 2. They practice together to improve their teamwork. Again, there shouldn't be any D here, so when the 2 is at the front, the answer will be improve. No D, no ing, no S in fact. So let's go to the next question. My uncle bought some flowers to give to my aunt. So as I have mentioned before, there shouldn't be any extra here, as for example, so the answer will be give. Next, 4. We went home to watch cartoon. So pretty simple. As I've mentioned, no S, no D, no ing, so here will be watch. Alright, there goes this part of the exercise. Let's head on to the next one. It says here, complete the sentences below with your own answer. Alright, here, number 1, I left him alone to, well, it can be any other answer. For instance, here, to reflect, I left him alone to reflect on the consequences of his action. You can always write down your own answer, or you can make it simple, make it shorter. But as long as after the 2 there will be an infinitive verb here that will fit in the rules. Next, 2. Father called my brother to. Well, it can be anything. Father called my brother to wash the car. As simple as that. For me, my answer will be something like this. To help him, if you want to make it longer, to help him buy some groceries from the nearby mart. If you find that that's long, I mean, you can make it shorter. My father called my brother to help him buy something. That's it. You can put a full stop there. Or buy some groceries. You can just put a full stop there if you want to make it short. Alright, next. They open the old box to, well, it can be anything that they want to open the old box. Probably they open the old box to see what is inside it. So it can be as short as that. For my answer, I would say, well, to find the letters left by their mother. It's not too long, so simple. Everyone can understand the sentence. So again, I would like to remind you, for this infinitive verb, it will be after to. This is a verb, this is a verb. Alright, so here it goes for the exercise. Now, this time we'll head on to page 74. On page 74, it is literature in action. You are required to write the character traits of a character that you like. And of course, it is based on a novel that you pick from your literature book. And here I picked the novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And the character traits of the character that I picked would be Professor Pierre Aronnax. Here there are 4 traits that I found out here. Let's take a look. The first one will be Pierre Aronnax is an expert in the field of natural history, which is undersea life. So you are to write this down into your book on page 74. So next it will be, alright, so Pierre Aronnax, Professor Pierre Aronnax is an intelligent and dignified man whose life is totally dedicated to the pursuit of science. So he has huge curiosity on science. Yeah, and he totally dedicated his life to it. And the third trait will be he is an adventurous person. So if adventurous, as he follows the crew of the Nautilus on various underwater trips. Now Nautilus, as you remember, it is the name of the submarine. And the fourth trait for Professor Pierre Aronnax will be this. He is quite adaptable, as he treats his capture by Captain Nemo. So at that time, he was being captured by Captain Nemo. And life aboard the Nautilus with open-minded enthusiasm rather than simply horror. It's all due to his curiosity, and so much of curiosity that he didn't feel any fear about being on board with Captain Nemo. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 traits with evidence here that you need to put down on page 74. And the next one will be this. Here you are to write 3 themes that you can find in the novel with sufficient evidence. And I put down the title, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Here are the 3 themes, and the first one will be this. Okay, you need to put this down on page 74. The theme will be exploration, and the evidence will be Captain Nemo looks at exploration as a way to uncover the world's secrets and to study what he does not fully understand. So this is the first evidence. Second evidence will be he wants to revisit places he has already been to enjoy it and learn from it. Right? So he refers to Captain Nemo. And Captain Nemo also points out that exploring the world in an unusual way, which is in a submarine, gives them the opportunity to see what no man has ever seen before. So these are the 3 evidence for the theme exploration. If you have more evidence or a different evidence for this, please write down. And if you do not want to write that many evidence, I would say 2 would be more than enough. It's just this is the extra evidence being given. Alright, so now let's go to the next theme, which is exile. Exile. Normally when we come across the word exile, it means to be banished. To be banished. Alright, here, let's look at the evidence here for the theme exile. Captain Nemo, the Captain Nemo of the submarine Nautilus, has completely separated himself from humanity, both mentally and physically. Why? He does not think that he has to follow the humanity law. So in the submarine itself, there is no law, only his law, Captain Nemo's law. And here he has a crew who choose to be down there with him. So together, Captain Nemo and his crew, they are all in exile under the sea. Next theme will be technology. And this is what amazed me the most in the story. At that time, during the year that this author wrote this book, he had a very interesting idea on technology about this submarine. And here are the evidence. Captain Nemo built Captain Nemo builds a submarine in secret, and nobody knows about it. And here, number 2, submarine acts more like a living thing than a mechanical boat or a mechanical ship. And 3, this submarine is very different, is very special and more advanced than any other submarine that human had ever made. So these are the evidence for the theme technology. And if you have a better theme or other themes, please write it down. These are just guidelines for you. Alright, we shall go for the next page. On page 74, you are to listen to a conversation and answer the questions below. Here is more on information transfer, so I would prefer that we read the conversation together rather than listening to the conversation. Alright, after that we would transfer the information to the table given. And here, let's read together. Waiter, are you ready to order? Sam, yes, I'll have the beef stew for starters, and my friend would like the vegetable soup, please. Waiter, okay, 1 beef stew and 1 vegetable soup. What would you like for the main course? Sam, I'll have the pepper steak, and my girlfriend would like the fried sole with mashed potatoes. Waiter, good choice, sir. The sole is delicious. Sam, does the steak come with chips? Waiter, no, it doesn't. It comes with a small mixed salad. Sam, okay then. Could I have a portion of chips, please? Waiter, certainly. How would you like your steak cooked? Rare, medium, or well done? Sam, rare, please. Waiter, would you like something to drink? Sam, yes, please. May I see the fruit juice list? Waiter, certainly. Here you are. Sam, thank you. What juice would you recommend? Waiter, we have a very good guava juice. Sam, we'll have 2 glasses of guava juice, please. Waiter, excellent choice. Enjoy your meal. Sam, thanks. Waiter, would you like anything else? Sam, no, thank you. Could we have the bill? Waiter, here you are. Sam, excuse me, I think there has been a mistake. You have charged us for orange juice, but we didn't have any. Waiter, I'm really sorry. I apologize for my mistake. Sam, don't worry. Keep the change. Waiter, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Alright, so we have done with the reading of the conversation of this dialogue. Here we shall go for the exercise. By transferring the information. Here, the name of starters, if you still remember, and if you have the book with you, here, beef stew, and, well, that was what he ordered for his friend, his girlfriend, and it will be vegetable soup. Now make sure the spelling is correct. As for main dish, there are 2. First one will be pepper steak. Pepper steak. Yeah. Alright, as we read the word steak, we don't read it as steak. So we read it as steak instead of steak. Yeah, steak. 3. Fried sole with mashed potatoes. And the degree of steak's doneness, well, he chose to have it rare. Yeah, rare normally is below 50%. Medium will be around 50 to 55, yeah, or maybe 60%. So rare would be much less than that, probably about 40% or maybe lower. And next, name of the ordered drink. Here, if you remember, it is start with the G, guava juice. Alright, so here it goes for page 75, and we are done for the lesson for the day. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any question again, please drop me a message at the comment box. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Thank you. Till the next time.